I'm sure you've heard them all. San Diego is way too expensive. You need 20% down to purchase in San Diego, and you need an agent to buy a property in San Diego. These all sound familiar, I bet. Today, we're gonna bust these myths before they bust your homeownership dreams.
We're Quin and Marcus. Welcome back to Keys to San Diego, where we give you the real scoop on the San Diego real estate market with zero fluff, a touch of humor, and two perspectives for the price of one.
If you're trying to buy your first house, or if you just enjoy our cool vibe, you're in the right spot. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's dive into it.
Look, 20% is ideal, sure, but it's not the gatekeeper to home ownership. There are tons of programs, FHA, VHA, first-time homebuyer programs that allow you the option to put less money down.
The wait until you have 20% down in San Diego might actually cost you in the long run, as prices are continuing to rise and you may be priced out of the market before you know it. In San Diego, generally, the longer you wait, the more you'll end up chasing the market.
Plus, most financial advisors will tell you it often makes more sense to put less money down. You might have to pay private mortgage insurance, but you'll often get a lower interest rate and free up capital. That capital can be reinvested into other assets, and the return on those assets often more than covers the cost of private mortgage insurance.
Yes, Coronado, La Jolla, Rancho Santa Fe may break your budget. However, San Diego has a ton of little micro markets that are way less expensive and still have a lot of charm.
We're talking about areas like Serra Mesa, University Heights, South Bay, each with their own unique vibe and price point. A great agent, us, can help you match your budget with the right neighborhood. A lot of buyers think, if I don't bring an agent, I'll save a lot of money. But the truth is, that move can cost you.
Without an experienced agent by your side, you're more likely to miss out on opportunities to ask for repairs, credits, or even adjust the price downwards. Or worse, you could overlook serious issues in the disclosures.
But we know what to look for. Unpermitted work, potential legal issues, subtle language that hints at bigger problems. All of this can lead to bigger issues down the road for you.
And you have to remember one thing: the listing agent isn't working for you. As a matter of fact, the listing agent is prohibited from giving an unrepresented buyer any type of information, guidance whatsoever. Their main goal is simply to get the best deal for the seller. And you need somebody in your corner.
Bottom line, a good buyer's agent doesn't just guide you. They protect you, they advocate for you, and often end up saving you money that you didn't even realize was on the table.
Contrary to what Selling Sunset wants you to believe, real estate is not reality TV.
Nope.
And so there really isn't any reason to be confrontational with the other side.
In fact, being respectful and collaborative often gives you an edge.
It might actually help you stand out if everybody else is confrontational.
And a listing agent doesn't want drama, they want a smooth deal. And sellers appreciate buyers who aren't throwing punches at every turn. I think it's first important to put this into perspective. The national interest rate average over the last 60 years is 7.7%. So yes, compared to where interest rates were during COVID, a 7% interest rate might appear high, but in the grand scheme of things, the important part is getting into a house, not the current interest rate.
And keep in mind, you can always refinance when rates drop. Plus, price reductions and concessions are actually making a comeback. So this could actually be an opportunity for any buyer to not have a multiple counteroffer situation and obtain a property during a time when there's not a lot of competition. Zillow scrolling is fun, and who hasn't done this at 11:30 at night? But when you're actually serious about wanting to become a homeowner, what is the first step, Quin?
Your first step should be speaking with an agent and getting pre-approved.
Yes.
Without that, you're basically playing dress up with someone else's budget.
And here's another reason why it's actually a really good idea to have your pre-approval in place before you start looking. Imagine you start browsing, and then you do your pre-approval with the lender. But the lender cuts you back by about $200,000. Well, that leaves you disillusioned and frustrated because you've been looking at homes that are $200,000 outside of your price point. You don't want to start your home buying process that way.
Like and subscribe if you learned something. Stay tuned because next up, we're pulling back the curtain on how agent compensation actually works.